This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Hello and welcome to the Voice of Chennai, the only program on prime-time television that mirrors your problems and gets you answers live from the corridors of power. I'm Sanjay Pinto. Now, how often have all of us noticed a street brawl, many near those Tasmac shops, or been teased by roadside Romeos, brushed by indecent men in crowded buses, bullied by college seniors, turned away at police stations for coming up with a so-called petty complaint because the police sub-inspector or inspector was on bandobast duty guarding VIPs we vote for, or sent around the bend to get that FIR copy. Shakil Akhtar, the Additional Commissioner of Police, Law and Order, Chennai, joins us live in the studio to hear your grievances and to hear your suggestions and to also respond to them. You can call me on the numbers flashed on your screen and I'll put you through directly live to the Additional Commissioner of Police who just come into our studio at the Hindu office after breaking his fast. Really appreciate your time, sir. But as we line up all your calls, here's a 60-second capsule of the main news in Chennai today.
The condition of a law student in Chennai is said to be critical. He was reportedly stripped and beaten by the police. He's in the ICU of Apollo Hospital. His mother has demanded strict action against the policeman. The Madras High Court has told India's aviation authorities to examine the different standards used to assess Indian and foreign pilots. The Society for the Welfare of Indian Pilots raised the issue over lesser experience and fitness required for foreign pilots. Customs officials at Chennai Seaport have confiscated 8 containers of e-waste. 127 tons of waste contained computer parts that arrived from Korea, Canada, Australia and Brunei. Grandmaster Vishwanathan Anand received the Queen's Baton Relay in Chennai for the Commonwealth Games. The baton will travel to some parts of Tamil Nadu and Puducherry before entering neighbouring Karnataka.
Alright, and here's what happened in the rest of India, a roundup in just a minute.
The Indian government has raised salaries for members of parliament by 300%, but many MPs have rejected the hike as not enough. The salary surged to 50,000 rupees from 16,000. Conveyance allowance is 4 lakhs now from 1 lakh rupees, and spouses of MPs also get 8 free trips by air to Delhi from their city of residence. India's flood aid has been accepted by Pakistan, which is struggling to rehabilitate millions affected by unprecedented floods. India is offering $5 million. The United States has told Islamabad to accept the aid and not to play politics over natural disasters. The Bharatiya Janata Party staged a rally in Karnataka's Bellary area over illegal mining. It is the party's 4th rally, seen as a tactic to ease pressure from the issue on the Karnataka government run by the BJP.
It's not just murders and thefts that frighten people in our cities. This is unfortunately the age of dispute resolution with the help of goondas. That's right, goondas. The neighborhood thug thrives with impunity because people are scared to complain. Scared because many believe the men in khaki are perhaps hand in glove with them or they have political clout. Rowdyism is a problem we all experience, and our crime reporter Salim travelled across Chennai to catch a glimpse of the ruckus created by such criminals.
The law enforcing authorities say they are able to keep the notorious rowdies under control. However, petty rowdies who create ruckus under the influence of alcohol very often challenge the law and order in the city. It's 10 in the morning. People loosen their purse strings to buy their share of booze at the Tasmac shop in Tharamani. Heated arguments leads to assault. People attack each other on the main road, posing a threat to the pedestrians and motorists who ply this route. As shutters are pulled up, they rush for their swig. The situation worsens.
The Tasmac shop residential areas is a nuisance. It sets a bad example, it creates a lot of nuisance, public is ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்குது.
1 hour later in central Chennai, the scene, another TASMAC shop. This one located near a bus stop. We could not find a single commuter. Reason? It's now the haven of alcoholics. These addicts halt at the bus stop before they gear up to approach the shopkeeper for the second time. It's 1 p.m. The location North Chennai. Petty rowdies are out on the streets. The police say it's hard to eliminate them, but claim they are under control nonetheless.
See, any given situations, rowdies cannot be eliminated. There's a fact. But their activities can be curtailed to the minimum. They can be always kept under fear of, being caught by the law.
For cops, intelligence gathering plays a vital role in preventing crimes committed by notorious criminals. But they are forced to keep their fingers crossed when it comes to petty goons. In Chennai with camera person Madan, Salim for NDTV Hindu.
Shocking there. But all the laws enacted with much fanfare, all the tall claims made by the authorities, all the theories propounded at seminars mean nothing, I repeat, mean nothing to many women who are constantly at the receiving end of vulgar comments, even physical abuse at bus stops, at railway stations, at shopping malls and at multiplexes. Pratiksha Ramkumar looks at why eve teasing is still rampant in Chennai.
The guy that I encountered, he totally stripped off and he was running behind me, and that was like really very scary. I didn't know what to do, but then I tried to escape from there because it was really very dark and he couldn't find me at a point of time.
Incidents like these on public roads are not new in Chennai. But still, many young women like Monica are reluctant to report to the police because they think it won't help stop the menace.
I prefer to be silent and ignore it. Why would I go complain and get myself into some other traumatic things?
The government introduced an act in 1998 against harassment of women after the death of college student Sarika Shah. A police helpline was also set up. But do women really use it?
We get complaint, and the moment complaint is obtained, normally we take action accordingly. It's better that you come and complain.
About 500 cases of sexual harassment were reported in 2009. Colleges and organizations which did take the initiative to complain say that it has definitely made a difference to the students.
And eventually the patrolling increased, and they also kept a beat register in our college, where even till today they have been signing.
1091. That is the number women need to dial when they are facing a problem. The Egmore police station responds to the call. The police also patrol near women's colleges. Though these measures have cut down incidents of harassment of women, stamping out this menace completely seems to be far away. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar, NDTV Hindu.
All right, time to take all your calls now and to also welcome our guest, Mr. Shakil Akhtar, Additional Commissioner of Police, Law and Order of Chennai, who, as I said, spared the time for us on a day when he's just broken his fast. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. We do know we've heard of your bravery. We know how you gunned down the notorious criminal Imam Ali in that daring operation in Bangalore not long ago, for which he even got an award. But most people want to know, is one Shakil Akhtar enough for Chennai?
Good evening, Sanjay. It is not one Shakil Akhtar, it is the strong force of 13,000 Shakil Akhtar in Chennai Police to take care of every requirement of Chennai citizen and to keep Chennai completely safe.
So I've just got an email now from Devaki. He wants to know, she says, is it only knee-jerk reactions that the police come up with? What happened to the White Brigade that was formed after the Sarika Shah incident in front of Etharaj College on Commander-in-Chief Road, sir?
I would like to say that perhaps she is not aware that we have two brigades, yellow brigades and white brigades. Yellow brigades do patrolling during daytimes, and that's called blue brigades do the patrolling during night times, and constantly they are on the rounds, both yellow brigade as well as blue brigades, and they take care of any kind of requirements.
Okay, so also you was looking at those visuals on your screen there, those people in a drunken brawl in front of a TASMAC shop. Let's go across to our other live callers. Now we've got Shalini who's calling in from Nungambakam. Good evening, Shalini. Welcome to the show. Hi. What's your question for Mr. Shakil Akhtar?
Sir, I stay in a very good chapel in Chennai, and since 9 months I'm here. And I had personal experience in Chennai. And when I happened to discuss this with my friends and colleagues, they had their own experiences to share. So I realized that it's not unique with me what happened. and it's rampant anywhere, be it police, be it a place very near to police station or a railway station or a bus stand. But I feel what I can suggest is, instead of the normal modus operandi of going to police station and filing a complaint, why not we have a helpline? Like just a call, we can call police and lodge a complaint, and it can be taken care of. Because once it comes to my mind that okay, I have to follow this, I have to go to police station, I'd rather avoid that road. I'll be restricting myself to some timings.
All right, all right, thank you, Shalini. But I think you're not aware of the helpline that already exists. In fact, sir, is that a problem that many people, especially for whom it's meant, are not aware of the helpline, the existence of the helpline? So probably that needs more awareness and also more propagation.
Sanjay, I would like to add here that what Shalini has told, already, our lines are there. If you could notice our petrol vehicles, all the numbers are well noted on the back of the vehicles. Almost 100 vehicles, are on the rounds every day. And, 100 is very common number. Apart from 100, 9500 99100. It is the number, and these days everybody carries cell phone. So any problem, just SMS. Wherever there be problem, my chaps will be available there to handle any kind of situation. And if you see these numbers, we are given, wide publicity in all the TV channels as well as print media. And to continue those messages, we have asked all our patrol vehicles and all the vehicles of inspectors. Those numbers are clearly, noted down on the back of the vehicle so that people can see and note down those numbers.
All right. Chitra is now calling in from Adyar. Hi, Chitra. What's your question for the Additional Commissioner?
Yeah, hi. Recently, I'm a motorist. Recently, when I was going on my way to work, two college students, I guess, I'm not sure who they are. They just hit me on the back when I was driving. So I didn't know what to do, and I was suddenly on a jerk because it's in the main road, and how do people go out in such a situation?
All right. Did you note down the vehicle number of those people?
Because, when you drive, you can't concentrate on the vehicle number because you have to concentrate on the road and your vehicle because it's just for a second. So by the time you see the vehicle or the vehicle number, they'll be they should move on. So what are we supposed to do in such situations?
All right, sir. If you heard her, she wants to know what to do in such cases. Also, are there actually women police constables or officers posted in mufti at various places near colleges or places where women frequent?
So far Chitra question is concerned, I can, that I'm really concerned that she said that in that scenario it is difficult for her to note down the vehicle number, but at least she can definitely, give the description on calling on 100 numbers, or as I have given one cell number, SMS can be given that at such a time and such a place, this kind of people having this kind of, clothes has gone to that direction. And, that news is flashed so that anywhere nearby, that can be picked up. That is one possibility. Second thing is that all the colleges, wherever we are planning, already they are, both men and women, they are in civis.
All right. I think there's some problem. We'll slide into a short break now, but we'll get back with Shakil Akhtar on the line. But now time for a short break on the Voice of Chennai. Stay tuned.